I am making this Brew BQ tonight, and this is something that you could all make at home. The cool thing, like I was starting to talk about the 4-quart sauce pot, is it comes off the base. So it's not just a slow cooker, but it's a multi-use tool. You can put this bad boy directly on the stove, fire it up. So just put a touch of oil. This I'm actually making with a pork shoulder or pork roast. First things first, a little salt, a little pepper. Throw this bad boy in the pan with the oil. A little salt and pepper on the other side. And we're gonna let that just get a nice brown saute in this pot. In my 1-quart pot, I have a little oil in there. It's already getting hot. I'm gonna start my onions and my sauce. This is a perfect sauce pot. So I'm gonna put that in there. Now I got these Chipotle peppers in adobo sauce, and I'm actually gonna just put like about 2 tablespoons-ish. So we just put a little of that chili pepper in it. See, cooking. I only had a little bit of oil. Add garlic, because that's all flavor, baby. And I'm gonna put a little more chili because that's gonna be fun. And a lot of cumin, about a good hefty tablespoon. That is tons of flavor. Add a bunch more salt. In the meantime though, I'm gonna make this Chipotle cream sauce. I have about a 1/2 cup of sour cream, a little bit of lime zest. I'm gonna put a little bit of that Chipotle pepper sauce in there and give it a stir. I'm going to squeeze some lime though to just give it some nice freshness. Give it a stir. Let's see what we got going. See, look, that's super simple, and that is a condiment for this Brew BQ special that we have going. So we got a nice sear. I'm gonna flip it over. We'll get a little more sear on all the sides. I promised you beer. And I'm not drinking, obviously. So we're putting it all in the pot, in our 1-quart sauce pot. Okay, I'm gonna pour the 3 Daughters blonde. I mean, look at it, it's like retro rad here. I'm gonna pour the blonde sauce over the pork, right, like that. I'm gonna stick this lid on. I'm gonna make sure it's not too hot. I had it like over the flame, oops. And I'm gonna put it on my slow cooker base. I'm gonna crank this bad boy up. Where is it? Ooh, up to 4. I'm gonna let that slow cook for, I don't know, 4-ish hours until it's fall off the bone tender. Let me show you something. Oh, my goodness, look what just came off the stove. Oh, wow! Look at this pork. I am telling you right now, look at how tender that is. Now, Brew BQing doesn't stop at savory. It can also be sweet, and I'm gonna make a dessert as well. But how about a slaw? Have you ever thought about that? 3 Daughters has a key lime apple cider. I'm gonna put about 1/2 of a beer in there. I'm gonna squeeze the rest of this orange in this bowl. I'm gonna whisk together about 3 tablespoons of honey. I'm gonna add some of the apple cider vinegar. I'm gonna actually use all this celery seed. So I have a little bit of celery seed. I have the honey, the orange. I mean, these are all Florida flavors. I said 360 was right down the road in Mount Dora. Well, 3 Daughters is right down the road in St. Pete. So we have like a whole group of local gals here just hanging out. And then let's see, we have salt, we have pepper. What else do we need? I have onion in the slaw. Look at this. I have my 360 chopper throwing slaw all over the place. But I have cabbage, I have carrots, and look at that, I have chopped up onions. This is a great little tool here. I'm gonna rip up the cilantro. It's kind of like a more rustic slaw. A little orange zest. I'm gonna put this key lime cider dressing over top. Okay. I'm gonna use my tongs, give it a little stir. Now this is really good if you make it ahead of time and you let it sit. So this bad boy's been sitting for about 2 hours now in the fridge, and look at how it's all macerated together. So let me make you a plate. All right, guys, did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep doing all of that again and again and again. I'll be back in a little bit, and I'm gonna teach you how to make the caramel sauce and fry up some beignets. How about that? This amazing saucier. This is like a never been seen, hot off the press, amazing piece of equipment. It's flat on the bottom and it gives you enough surface area to make sauce so that there's good evaporation. But do you see the nice sloped side, which allows for whisking up the sides and incorporating a lot of air if you're gonna make something light and fluffy, or if you have to do a lot of stirring like you're making risotto or custards or sauces. So I have this cranked up. I have the Beach Blonde Pale Ale cooking away again in the 360 cookware, and it is reducing down, and you can smell all these flavors. And there is a bunch of citrus already in the flavor profile of this Beach Blonde. So what I'm gonna do is actually put some orange zest. So I have a little bit of cardamom that I'm whisking in. I'm also gonna add a little vanilla to enhance the caramel flavor. I'm gonna add about 1.5 cups of brown sugar. I have that start melting down in my saucier. Look at that. Okay, we've got the sugar heating down, or heating up right now. I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of butter, and I'm gonna use some cream to finish it. So our oil is heating up. My little test beignet, look at how cute he is. So I have one little guy I'm gonna put in there, and I have it tossed in sugar and cinnamon. But let me drop a couple more so I can share with all of you. All right, sounds good.